What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Western Wilds here on The Herd. And today we are going to turn this series upside down. We are going to make this series a time-lapse Let's Play. A lot of you have been asking me why I don't do time lapses. Well, this is my response to that. Let's do it. Now, before we get going in the video, could you please just hit that like button? It does a lot of good for the video. It does wonders for the channel, and I really appreciate all of the support. Now, today we are going to be rolling this field because today we are still trying to get this field all ready to go. Of course, we're going to plant some things on it, but we need to earn our money in this series. So we are planting grass here. Well, we've already planted grass. Now we are going to roll the rocks into the ground so that our equipment doesn't get damaged and that we have a little bit higher of a yield. But what we planted the grass for is because we're going to wrap it up into silage bales. Then we're going to sell it and we're going to try to make monies. And now one trip around this field and you can see how massive it is. You can see how much grass we've planted, and you can begin to think about how much money we're going to be able to make in silage. It's enough to start a farm, and we're going to do so slowly. Now, the people here that are new to this series, what we're doing is we are starting a dairy farm out here in the Western Wilds. We are also going to add some beef cows and maybe even a couple horses, who knows, but that's way down the road. Either way, we are starting a farm and we have got to earn every penny. This is how we're going to earn it. This is how we're going to make the land around it a little bit better and a little bit more organized all at the same time. Now, 12 o'clock, and if you look up into the top right, you'll notice that we have less than $6,000. And you're asking yourself, how are you going to get all of this done with the stuff that you have to lease? Well, we did start off with a plow. We did start off with a trailer, a dump trailer. So we are going to be able to sell those two things to make enough money to lease. Eventually, we're going to have to buy our own equipment. Eventually, we're going to have to buy our own farm and everything that it comes with. So we are going to be doing this for a minute. But either way, we're going to slowly build this farm each and every time we do a cutting. Now, because we own such a big portion of land and because we have planted grass and are going to be making silage bales out of it, I anticipate a big return, and that's good because we've got a whole farm to build. And I think what we're going to do is spend the money and buy the outbuildings that we have to have, maybe a barn. If a barn would be possible, that would be great, but we're not going to try to cheap it up and just buy a bunch of feedlots because that's a little too easy. We want to actually build a farm. So what we're going to do is probably focus on the farm first and rent to lease with these tractors, because I think it's the safest way. I know a lot of people warn me that you can get in big trouble with that financially. We're just going to have to keep an eye on it because we don't have any other options. This field is too big and we cannot continue to do this all day with just a roll and then a wrap. And we need to be able to do multiple things in one day. And now coming to the end of the rolling job, and that's fine with me because we have been in this field long enough. And now we get the easiest job in farming. We get to wait. What we're waiting for is this grass to grow. We're waiting for the grass to grow specifically long enough so that we can cut it and then start baling it up. That is what we're waiting for. So we're going to skip ahead a couple days here and get right to it. Now, fast forward complete, and we are ready to mow. Well, we're not ready to mow yet. We have to go down to Clever Motors and get a mower. And by get a mower, I mean lease a mower. Lease a mower today and then probably bring it back the next day. I don't think we can lease to own yet. I'm not that comfortable with our finances right now as they are. And again, as I said a couple minutes ago, we can definitely sell some stuff. We have a plow that we can sell. We have a dump trailer that we can sell. So we'll have enough money to lease all this equipment. The problem is I want to buy all this equipment because it's a lot cheaper. That's where we're headed. But right now, let's grab this mower and head back to the field so that we can start cutting some of this grass. Now, yes, this did take half a day to get around once, but that's all right because I don't think we're going to be using this mower much. I think that we should probably be getting the Krone mower the next time, and that is obviously just a lease. I don't know if we can even afford to lease to own right now, but I do know that we will be using the Krone next time because we're able to get the job done faster, as well as windrow. Because after we do all this, and this is in the next video, but we are going to have to windrow and collect all of this stuff, and that's going to take quite a bit of time too. So 2 birds with 1 stone with the Krone. That's what I'm hoping to get the next time. Now let's get this field done. Now, finally done with the mowing, and I thought we're having so much fun, why don't we just get a little bit of this windrowing done as well? Why don't we work until the end of the day? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna head over to Clever, we're gonna grab a windrower, and we're gonna keep going. And now approaching the 6 o'clock hour, and I'm really happy that we decided to start the windrowing today because it's setting us up nicely for tomorrow. We'll have a lot of the windrowing done, hopefully, and by tomorrow we'll be able to finish it and get the baling started. Let's get more of this done here. And now getting a little bit too dark here to windrow, so this is where we are going to wrap up the video. Guys, I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me for the day. I hope that you like the new concept of this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.